So we're in Macedonia, there's this huge fight tournament in the amphitheater. I won both fights by KO. So the whole town comes to these huge fight events, and there's posters of me and all the other 20 fighters, because it's a tournament, all over the town.
Before the internet, before Instagram, before...
So we're like the tough guys who have appeared, right, all over this town. And I can tell people were intimidated, because Ohrid, Macedonia is kind of like old Greek, and then these little alleyways and shit. And the second fight finished, and we'd all won, but I hadn't been paid yet, and I had no money. So me and another guy, I won't say his name because this is world famous, we're standing in an alleyway drinking booze and talking to girls in an alleyway. And a cop came to us and said, "You should leave." And we're like, "Why?" Because you cannot drink on the street. And we're like, "Okay, whatever, bro." I just kept drinking. And he walked off. And then he came back with like 50 cops. So he must have realized we were from the poster and was like, "Oh shit." So we went and came back with like the fucking squad and guns and shit. We're like, "All right, bro, calm down." So we went in this club. Anyway, long story. So we were drinking, we go in this club in Macedonia, I won't say the name of the club. We're there, we're surrounded by girls, we're doing fun, we're famous, we're on the posters, we're the fighters from the other countries, we've got all these girls, da 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 da. I don't know exactly how it happened, but some dude came over and started on my friend. And my friend, being the legend that he is, for anyone who's watching this, if you're American, you Americans are gunland. But England, it's different, right? And before it was stab land, it was punch land. So England's very different. So stand up, let me show you England.
I'm still a punch man to this.
Let me show you how England works. England's a very different culture. It's like, oh, sorry. Just like hit first, right? So this guy bumped into my friend, and I saw the bump, and half a second later, my friend had hit him, grabbed him, and threw him over like a railing in the club, about this high. And the guy went flying.
We'll call this man Klled. He knows what that means, and no one else knows who Klled is.
So the guy goes flying. Anyway, we had all these girls. I was like, we don't know who he just thrown. It's a bit messy. And he goes, "Oh, all the fighters are here. They ain't gonna do shit." I was like, we're in Macedonia. Let's leave. So we took a bunch of girls back to the hotel. End of the night. Next morning, yeah, end of the night. And next morning, yeah, that's what ended. And the next morning, I'm there. My friend was really hungover. I'm down at breakfast. I swear to God, I'm down at breakfast with my coffee. I remember I had a BlackBerry back then. I'm on my BlackBerry, coffee. These two dudes come and sit down at my table. And I'm like, "Hello?" And they're like, "We are here to kill your friend." And I was like, "Which friend?" Like, "The friend you were with last night. We're here to kill your friend." "Where is he?" And I said, "I'll text him." That's what I said, "I'll text him." So I text him on BBM. Ping, ping, ping. He goes, "What?" It's like, "Two people are down at breakfast to kill you." He goes, "What? LOL." I'm like, "No, there's two people here. He said they want to kill you." He goes, "Okay, let me get dressed." So he gets dressed and walks downstairs. And the manager of the whole fight event, the Macedonian, like the mayor of the town was involved in the whole fight event. And the mayor of the town, the guy went and got the mayor of the town, a few other important Macedonian guys, and they all went to the corner of the breakfast hall and started having this conversation while these two dudes stood there with their hands on their Glocks and their fucking, on their waist. And they spoke a bunch for like 20 minutes and then shook hands and it was it. I said, "So why didn't they kill you?" He goes, "I have to pay him 5,000 euro. It was his cousin." I was like, "Really? You're gonna pay it?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna pay it." I was like, "How do you know they're serious?" He goes, "No, they're serious." So he had to pay $5,000 for throwing the guy over the thing.
Wow.